Hi guys, it's Heather from heatherchristo.com, and today we are making apricot Dijon roast chicken. In our family, we have a huge Sunday dinner every single week, and it's usually with my whole side of the family, and then my mom, my sister, and I all take turns cooking dinner. And when it's my turn, I want something really easy that does not take a lot of effort and certainly won't have me sweating it out in the kitchen all weekend. It's so easy to kind of whip together this marinade that serves as a sauce once it roasts on the chicken. And I can literally put everything together in a few minutes, put it in the oven and walk away for 90 minutes. And when I come back, dinner is magically ready and everybody's so happy. The secret is the sauce. So we use a little mustard and some already prepared jam or preserves, and I love apricot, but you could also experiment and do like a cherry or a blackberry. It's all about that sweet and tart flavor. Let's get started. I've got a whole roasting chicken here in my cast iron pan, but you could also use a roasting dish. And then I'm just gonna cut up this red onion into wedges. And I like to roast those along with the chicken just for extra flavor and then serve them alongside. If the fruit that you're gonna use, like apricots or cherries or blackberries, are in season, then I also really like to put some of that fruit in the pan, but if not, don't worry, you could also use a little frozen though. I'm gonna add some fresh thyme sprigs to this pan, and then just one little drizzle of olive oil around the onions to help cook them. And then we're gonna start on our sauce. So I've got this grainy Dijon mustard, and I really like the kind with seeds in it because of the texture. I like that little pop, but you could definitely use smooth, creamy Dijon. And then this is my apricot preserves, some red wine vinegar, and a couple tablespoons of olive oil. I love how the vinegar gives it just like a little bit more bite, kind of some pizzazz. And then that olive oil helps it kind of crisp up nice and brown and golden. And we're just gonna whisk that together. Gonna add a pinch of salt here and a little bit of fresh thyme leaves. Now that that's smooth, we're gonna put it on the chicken. And you just wanna get a nice even coating. There'll still be like little chunks of the jam in there, but don't worry about it. They will melt into a beautiful glaze. A little bit more fresh thyme on top. And then I'm gonna sprinkle the whole bird pretty evenly with kosher salt. That's it. Pop it in an oven that I've preheated to 350 degrees, and we're gonna cook it for 90 minutes. So it's been 90 minutes. Oh, and now we have this gorgeous golden bird that is so juicy with a really crispy skin, and all that marinade is cooked into a wonderful glaze and sauce with the onions. We're ready to carve it up. It's best to let this rest for about 10 or 15 minutes so it's nice and juicy. And then I love to serve it with rice, but why just do plain rice when you could do something great? So this is a saffron rice with chopped pistachios and raisins, which is such a nice complement to these sweet flavors in the chicken. And I'm just gonna carve up, oh, this is so nice. It's really, really juicy and the skin is still golden. So I'm gonna do a couple generous spoonfuls of rice. And then I'm gonna add this beautiful chicken breast. See if I cut through it all the way. There we go. Look how incredibly tender that meat is. And then I like to add a few of these very well cooked onions because they're really pretty and so delicious. It's like when you caramelize garlic, that kind of feeling, but with a red onion. It's gonna be a very tasty addition to the dish. And then I like to just add a little fresh thyme because it's so pretty. And there you go. You guys, honestly, active cooking time was about 10 minutes on this dish, and you have a gorgeous meal for your whole family. For the full recipe, head on over to heatherchristo.com.